Okay, so before we actually start off this video properly, I'm going to show off the Sony Wetlands area, which is an area that we unlocked in Chapter 2. There's nothing really special here. All the enemies are in the same things as in the Kuzarak facility, so you should have no problems beating them. I think the only thing, there's a couple of new enemies, which are like the dragon lizard type enemies, but yeah, there's nothing really special. The one thing I would go in for is one of the hidden items, like the very northernmost hidden item, which you'll see eventually, has a chance to drop a, I forget what the item is now, but basically it's the equip item that gives you 2500 HP, which you can grind for if you want to grab it, because I would recommend getting either that or the stamina bangle. For strategies we're going to be doing in the future anyway. But yeah, you can get the free one. That's like, I think that's 5,000. That's 75,000 credits. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, yeah, nothing special in this. I will see you with the live commentary when we get to do actually stuff. Ciao. Hey there everybody, this is Shenanigans and welcome back to Rebirth the 3rd, as I remember to actually put focus in the window. The last time we pretty much started off like all the stuff in Chapter 3, all the cutscene intro stuff. Took almost an hour, and I'm probably not going to get into it's going to be slowly compressing it into not as much. One thing I will advise is the parallaxing you get at while it's pushing Nep in the when you're doing the Nep station segments, I would recommend getting them. I believe you. I wonder if we have the plan for that yet. We might have the plan for it. We do have the plan for it, but I don't think we have the things for it. But you can get them now and put the plan to action. In the shop, they are 250 credits each, so 10 of them will be 2,500. So yeah, it was significantly cheaper to buy the 10 that you get from there, and they should do you for a while, unless you get paralysed, like bad luck with paralysed. Second thing I want to tell you about is these symbols that you've seen here. They aren't actually like the old train, the golden axe one. These actually aren't dungeons per se. These are basically what your scouts find in Stella's dungeon. As Stella died there, I did have her roaming around for a bit. But basically, at certain points in the thing, I actually forgot to upgrade her stuff, and I do have upgrades for her stuff. Fortunately, because I have Stella's insurance and DLC stuff, I don't lose my scout and I don't lose all my items, so yeah, not too worried. Anyway, when you complete the search, which I don't know if we'll get to in this thing, sometimes you'll get like the scout will find like a certain thing like a golden axe, and you can believe them or you don't believe them. And regardless of what you do, you actually unlock a new area on the map. So the Uzumaki, the scout found the golden axe. I said, yeah, I believe you. and it's appearing in Planetoon. Some of them will appear in other maps for later. If you don't believe them, you get an entirely different one. So you may want to go through both floors twice, and then once for believing everything the Scout says that they've discovered, and then another one for not believing what they discover. Because they all give you items and they're all pretty useful. They can all be pretty useful eventually. Secondly, you probably already noticed the big elephant in the room is the buttons look different on the user interface. You've probably seen it in the cutscene video as well, because I ended up having to fight a battle in there, as well as me quickly going through Sunny Wastelands here. Basically, the enemies, as a TLDR if you've not watched that part of the video already, Sunny Wastelands is basically just the enemies in there are the same as they are in here. There's a couple of new enemies in there, but there's nothing really to write home about. There is a chance of one of the hidden boxes giving a ring of essence, which is going to be nice and will actually save you some money in the long run, because we're going to need one of those soon. But anyway, I want to actually go, before we actually go to our next area, which is the sewer here, Rudam sewer, I'm going to actually buy some stuff at the shop. One of the things I would actually recommend buying, I usually don't go for the ornaments, but I would recommend either buying the stamina bangle, which increases a character's HP by 1000, or grabbing the ring of essence. Like I said, there's a chance you find one in Sunny Wetlands in the hidden box. It's the one on the it'll be on the furthest north. It'll be the circle area that's furthest north, and actually the northernmost point of it. I'll look at the map correctly. But there's a chance you can find one there, and I don't really want to spend like 20, 25, 30 minutes plus grinding just to find that. So yeah, I'm going to spend the money on buying that. I'm not going to equip it on anybody yet, but just be advised that that is something I kind of want. As for everybody else has new weapons to equip. Apart from Plutty, who obviously does not. And I can actually give Maggie's house there a new weapon, since I can afford that. Some of the other ones you can actually afford, and then after that they get really expensive, so probably the other one I'm probably going to be giving her, so that's that. As for equipment, we do have new... Do we have new equips? We don't have new equips. Do we have new equips? And I just completely forgot about it. Right, well I do want a... I do want another steel bracelet for a while. So I will go and buy one of those. And, well, I'll show you what happens when you claim something in the solid dungeon here. You'll still actually returned and successfully cleared the area. We do actually have access to Area 3, but I can't use I don't have the ingredients to unlock it yet, so it's actually, you can actually only find that in, I believe it's one of the Lowee areas, which we'll be going to shortly, so I'll be having Stellar Scout Area 2 eventually. So Stella will get equipment like stones, armour, weapons. I actually have better stuff at this part, so I'm going to discard all of those. You can pick and choose what you want to keep if you big if you, but I actually have stuff you can also get. And then Stella will also give you random gifts. Most of these are drops from bosses. Some of them I believe Uzume has from 4 now, I don't know. But some of them will probably be from Uzume stealing things. No, she doesn't have Rub 4 yet. Yeah, I thought she had Rub 4 by now. I know she has Rub 4 on the Vita version. Also, one thing I want to say something amusing about is that because of Uzume's ability, For her ability to trigger for paralyzed, it says user may whistle. So considering that she holds that megaphone, that's going to be a very loud whistle. But anyway, I'm going to let Stella go area 2 again because I want to have her do that. Basically, I want to have this taboos and maybe discover a landmark again. These are all I really want to do. Also, there's a couple of other changes. You probably noticed here at the bottom, as I was before I was sidetracked to other things, is the PlayStation buttons at the in the user interface now. I'm not on the Vita version. I am still on the PC version, and to prove that, I could just check this. You check the save files because the save file thing is different on the Vita. I think there's a couple of other options as well, but yeah, I'm still on the PC version. I actually found there's actually a mod on one of the Steam guides that tells you how to change the buttons to the PlayStation buttons, which kind of helps me because I'm using a PS4 controller at the moment to play this game rather than male Xbox One controller. Mainly because the D-pad is far superior. I think that was it that I wanted to say. There was probably something else and I've completely forgotten it now. Let's just get into here. Start the dungeon crawling and stuff.
とにかくルビーと七賢人がつながってるのは間違いないんだから、くれぐれも油断しないこと。いいわね。はーい。ってことでルイーに向かうらしいわよ、あのバカ女神たちは。なんでですか？どうしてルイーに？知らないわよ。ここまで聞いてこなかったし。まさかついに戦争ですか？全面戦争が勃発しちゃうんですか？ああ、やっぱり皆さんが煽りすぎたんですよ。私はやりすぎだって言ったのに。
やかましい。それ以上わめくなら二度と喋れないようにしてやるぞ。
ごめんなさい。
あのバカがいればこういう時は勝手に黙らせてくれるんだがな。
あら、マジェちゃんってばひょっとしてコピリーちゃんラブだったの？へえ、意外。
そんなわけがあるか。
おばはんくらいの年になると男なら誰でもよくなるっちゅね。
ネズミ、本気で殺すぞ。
もうちょっと辛抱してね。コピリーちゃんは絶賛修理中だから。あれだけバラバラになっちゃうとさすがに私でも時間かかっちゃうからね。
治ったところで今さら役に立つとも思えんがの。
皆さん、のんきに雑談してる場合じゃ、これ結構深刻な議題で。
気にしすぎよ。あいつらすっごい軽い感じだったし、戦争なんて雰囲気じゃ全然なかったわ。
そうなんですか？それなら、いやでも何がきっかけになるかわからないし、もしそうなったら。
わたわたわめいたりブツブツつぶやいたり、ほんと落ち着きのない年マッチョね。
また年マッチョ。
じゃったらその悩みの種一つ取り除いてやるとするかいな。
取り除くって、そんなことできるんですか？
無論じゃ。少しばかりお前さんたちの手も借りることになる
まあ、アーさんってば悪いか。何を企んでるんだか。
なに、以前から準備していたことを実行に移すだけじゃ。ロウィーの女神にはおいらでご退場いただくとするかの。
So anyway, things are happening, and most of them bad. But anyway, I need to go check the whatever the map has for me, so I will be right back while I just sort that out. I believe this area is 2 sections, which is going to be a different pain. Anyway, we have treasures to grab, enemies to beat, and a teleporter here that, well, it's a one-way teleporter. The teleporter, I think it's on the other side here. So enemies, I think they are pretty familiar. They cloud-like enemies, the ghosts. You want to kill the ribbon ones first. So then they prevent healing, and the fire ones, they do the other thing. They do the whole buff thing. Oh, you might want to kill them as much as possible. Now I remember what the thing is that I kind of remember what it was called doing. I need to use the SP attacks more. I mean, I can generate SP as fast as possible anyway because I'm primarily using rush attacks. The reason for this is simple. One of the challenges for one of the challenges like that, like the one that just popped up there, is for using a certain amount of special attacks. And the prize for the one for the 100, doing that 100 times, is the add skill plan, and it actually adds the EXE move for that character when you find it. What was the hidden block here? There it is. I do kind of want Noirs, especially since if it's the same one as it was in Rebirth 1, then that actually basically has a defense debuff, which will be very helpful in a lot of coming fights. But at least having the CPUs get their SP ones done, I'm actually happy with. We'll try to be doing, well, getting as many SPs as, using as many SP moves as possible. Just to show it, I believe it's in that area. Yeah, challenges. It is the special goal. We have one for 50, the next one for 100 is the one that I kind of want, so yeah, we'll try to be using special attacks a lot more often. To be fair, in that case, probably using having the back row specifically with the SP cost down per people, simply because I can do these a lot more. The cost of the SP things is significantly less. I think I really need to find any more enemies though, because I think I've shown them all off. Alright, here's the teleporter here. This thing works, this one takes you back to the beginning of the dungeon, so if somehow you want to go back to the beginning of the dungeon, you can actually do this. Where's the hidden block here? It's pretty difficult because some of the pans on here, some of the textures, do look like there's like an invisible block underneath it. And I know there is one by this teleporter here, looking at where my map is. I'm gonna get rid of you actually, because you're doing me out. And by that I mean I'm gonna like pull you do it. Really nice when they're all clumped up all together. Can I see anything now I've got from here? I think it should be. That's the teleport, the thing should be right here. There it is. Found it. I got the red drop as well. Also very nice. See you there, Mr. Block. Right. Still can't wait for when we get the ability to hit those 5 times. If anything, we get money out of them anyway, so that's good, but there's a greater chance of getting the rare drop as well. The last one of these hidden blocks is right there. That's all the hidden blocks from here. Need to grab 2 more items. One of them is over here, and the other one is on this bridge here. And then we're on to the second area. Could go pop the dragon and that, but I don't really want to. Might do it off screen though. Anyway, where's this next section lead us to?